Now we understand why we watch movies. Now we understand why the school wants you to love artificial intelligence, Plato's Cave. And this helps us understand who we are, where we came from, and where we're going. Okay, so this is a metaphor that helps us understand what it means to be human and the human condition. So what Plato says is this: imagine you have these prisoners and they're all tied down. They're chained to the ground. Their necks are chained, their arms are chained. So you can't move your head. You can't get up. And what you're doing is you're watching a wall. Okay, this is a wall. And behind the wall, behind you, is this great fire. And then from behind this fire are these people. We don't know who they are actually, but they are putting up these figures. And so they are projecting shadows onto a wall. And because we, the prisoners, cannot see the entirety of a reality, we believe that the wall itself is reality. So an example of this, of course, is movies. We watch movies and we think this is a reality. So the question then is, why are these people making this effort to fool us into believing that this wall, these movies are real? And the answer is because they're trying to enslave us. But then you're like, okay, but slavery means that I take a gun and I say, if you don't do what I say, I'll kill you. But that's not what slavery is. If the universe is conscious, our energy comes from our attention. Attention is energy. So what they want is our energy. That's true wealth. If they're able to focus our energy, capture our imagination, they can construct reality in the way that they want it. Because reality is what we imagine it to be. The imagination is the animating force of the universe. So if they can focus our attention, for us, they can create their own reality. Now we understand why we watch movies. Now we understand why we have the internet. Now we understand why the school wants you to love artificial intelligence. Because it's to enslave you. It's all of human history is about enslavement. This is what progress is. You think that, oh my God, I can now watch movies. Oh my God, I have now social media. I can communicate with anyone. Oh my God, I have ChatGPT. And ChatGPT can tell me the truth about the world. No. All of these things are created to enslave your mind. Because you have access to God. And so what they're trying to do is trick you into believing that this reality is a true reality. Because once you believe that, this reality becomes the only reality. Okay? So the question is like, who are these people? Well, we don't know, okay? You can say they're the elite, they're the powers that be. You can also say they're demons. We don't know, okay? But they're interested in fooling us into believing that the movies that we see are real. The internet is real. Social media is real. So then the question then is, okay, if this is slavery, what is freedom? What freedom is to escape this system and to be able to think for yourself, to see for yourself, to be yourself. So Plato goes on and says, okay, this one guy, for whatever reason, his chains break loose and he stumbles out of the cave into the wilderness and he sees the sun. And the sun, of course, is God. And at first he's blinded by the light and you hate it. But you struggle, and then you teach your eyes to see. And then you recognize that this world is beautiful. It is infinite. It's diverse. It's alive. This world that you thought was real is just a corpse. It's a dead zombie world. Okay? This is what life is. And that's what freedom is. Freedom means that you are now finally able to awake from this terrible nightmare, see everything that is around us, movies, the AI, school, as prison, as hell. And then you're able to look inside yourself and then connect back to God, the spiritual, to look beyond the phenomena and return to the noumena, to peer into the noumena, which is vibrations, energy. All right, so that's Plato's Allegory of the Cave. This makes sense, right?